Marina, thank you. This week, Congressman Robert Aderholt will meet with federal aviation leaders over plans for a controversial chicken rendering plant near the Gadsden airport. CBS 42's Michael Clark is in Etowah County with the very latest on this project that neighbors have been fighting for almost a year.
The Federal Aviation Administration would need to weigh in on the plans because the facility would be so close to the Gadsden airport. U.S. Congressman Robert Aderholt wants an update this week for concerned neighbors here.
Every day I'm like, we pray. When is this going to be, when are we going to get an answer? When is this going to be resolved?
Just across from the Gadsden airport lies Krista Nelson's home, where she's lived for the last 18 years, but spent the last one worrying about its future.
And we planned on completely paying off this house and selling it and moving closer to the river. And with this rendering plant, I don't know how that's going to happen. Despite
the promise of 100 jobs and millions in economic benefits, it's hard to find anyone supporting Pilgrim's Pride's plan to build a plant that would convert chicken parts to protein used for pet food near the airport, where there are fears it would attract odors along with birds and wildlife.
At this point, I would be very concerned about this project moving forward.
U.S. Congressman Robert Aderholt will meet with federal aviation leaders this week.
I'm elected to represent the people of the 4th District, including those in Etowah County. And in dealing with the FAA, I want to make sure that their voice is heard.
Pilgrim's Pride recently claimed there would be no impact on local airport traffic, citing aeronautical study results from the FAA. But lawyers for those opposed say that's not the case.
The FAA even said this doesn't mean that we consent. Pilgrim's holds it out as if it is some type of a consent or agreement by the FAA.
Attorney Christy Knowles represents property owners near the site. She can't understand why no one has pulled the plug on the project that seems to only be met with pushback.
The city of Gadsden, the IDA, and the airport authority, continue to linger with this fight and not tell Pilgrims to stop this and to go away.
Now, the Gadsden Airport Authority still needs to decide whether to sell the land to Pilgrim's Pride. That's why it's important to hear from the FAA. If the land is sold, it would still need to be rezoned for the project with approval from City Council. Pilgrim's Pride says it's committed to this project in Gadsden. We'll have their full statement online at CBS42.com. In Gadsden tonight, Michael Clark, CBS 42 News, local coverage you can count on.